save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Well, I'm getting over a massive it wasn't even a sore throat. I lost my voice. I lost my voice like a couple days ago, 3 days ago, whatever. So I feel like I've been delaying on the videos, but I was trying to get my voice back to 100%. It's not at 100% yet. Okay, but I need to make a video because I got a package in. Now, what's been going on with me? I know you've been concerned. I know you're very concerned what's going on with me in my personal life. And I'm still seeing a therapist on a Tuesday night, and I'm still hanging around what I like to call now my spiritual Yoda on Tuesday morning. We've been going for our walks into the woods, and he's giving me these spiritual lessons on life. This guy says he's got, I think he's got the answer to life. Okay. And according to him, it's going to take a little while. Okay. And I asked him, I said, how long is this going to take? I said, because it's going to start snowing eventually. It's going to start snowing. We're going to still be walking in the woods when it's snowing and everything. And he's like, yeah, you're going to get yourself some boots and some, I'm like, oh, because we go like down like ledges and stuff. It's like steep. I'm going to fall. Okay. I guarantee I'm going to fall. I'm going to crack my head open. Something's going to happen. It's going to hurt. I can see it already because I can barely walk through the woods now. But I will tell you this getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday thing and then walking with this guy and having him talk to me about things, it's a lot of eye-opening things. But I will tell you that, and I'm gonna throw this out here, and this is a little bit funny. He hears things in the, because this guy knows the woods like the back of his hands. He's like a hiker. He's always been one of these little athletic type people. Okay, so I always see his posts on Facebook. He's like hiking, or he's doing like mud runs, or he's always doing some kind of stuff like that. So he's a very athletic type guy. Me, I'm the complete opposite. I'm non-athletic. I'm want to sit down, watch my movies, and drink my soda and eat my junk food, and that's what I want to do. But that's not the case in this situation. So he's like, we're gonna be walking in the woods, and I'm like, okay, so we're walking, and whenever he gets lost, he looks up at the stars. He's looking up at the stars, and he's like, okay, we gotta go this way. And I'm like, whoa. This is like straight out of like one of those like Man versus Wild things. He can look at the stars and show us where we are. I have no idea where we are. I have no idea. I am 100% having trust and faith in this man that he's going to be able to get me out of the woods. Because sometimes we'll get halfway through and he's like, wait a minute, I think I lost my bearings. And he'll look up at the stars and he'll be like, okay, we got to go left. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's amazing. He's yet to teach me how he figured that out yet. I mean, I guess that's a lesson or whatever, but from the stars, he can figure out what's going on. And it's an amazing thing. But, so we're as the lesson he was teaching me while we're walking in the woods is he's like, you got to get over your fears. You got fears in your life which cause anxiety and cause stress and cause all kinds of stuff, and you need to get over your fears. He goes, once you conquer your fears, then you'll be able to accomplish everything you want to do in life. You want to do stand-up comedy, you'll be able to do stand-up comedy. You got a lot of fears, and fear has been put in there by the devil. The devil put fears in your head and in your heart, and you need to get rid of those fears, because you're not supposed to be walking on this earth and be afraid of everything and be afraid of things and fear things. Okay, if you want to be he told me this. He goes, what do you want to be? What would you like to do right now more than anything else? Like you want to end the race strong. He said. So he's like, you know, what do you want to do when you all like for the rest of your life? I'm like, I would love to be able to stand in front of people and be a stand-up comedian. I want to tell people about my life. I don't want people to laugh at me. And I've been writing material down for years. Okay, I don't do the material here, and I don't want no comments below like, hey, listen, you never make me laugh. If I do make you laugh, comment below. That boost up my ego a little bit. Maybe take a little bit of the fear out of me. That'd be nice. But besides that, I'm like, you know, he's like, you gotta face your fear. You gotta get rid of this fear that you have in your heart and your head. And I'm like, okay. And then we hear some twigs breaking. Let's listen to this. We hear some twigs breaking. He stops. He's like, stop, freeze, don't move. And then we hear there's a sound. Okay, there's a sound. Listen, there's a sound. It's like like a weird sound like that. It's like a weird sound like that. Okay, and I'm still standing still because he's got the hand out like this. He protected me. He's like, stand still. He's like, that's a deer. There's a deer in the woods. And I hit a deer. And I'm like, I stopped for a second. I started thinking about this. I'm like, listen, I've been to zoos, and I've seen deer. I'm like, but I've never really heard a deer. You know, I don't know. I didn't think deers made sounds, but I guess they do. I guess they make a weird sound like they're in pain. But he's like, it's close, it's close, it's close. And I stopped for a second. I'm like, I looked at him and I said, I just want to bring this up to you. Now you're talking to me about fear and all this other stuff, and I'm supposed to face my fears and everything like that. I said, I will tell you that in my entire life, my entire life, I never had a fear of a deer running through the woods and hitting me head on while I was walking through the woods. I said, so if I'm supposed to be facing my fears, you just gave me a new fear, because I've been afraid of deers running out from my car. I've been afraid of deers running into my car. I've been afraid of that kind of stuff when it comes to deers, but never in my life was I afraid of a deer. Like literally, like I'm walking through the woods and a deer comes running up behind me or runs up from the side of me and blindsides me and sends me flying into the woods about 20, 50 feet up into the air, and I lay on the ground over there while I'm being attacked by a wild deer. So I don't know where we're going with this, but hopefully, I still don't have that fear. I gotta tell you, as I was walking through the woods, I told him that. I said, listen, I said, you keep stopping us and telling me that, that you're hearing deer. And I got to tell you, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a fear of this deer. Okay, I don't think I've ever been afraid of being trampled by a deer. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, as we're moving on, he told me, he goes, once we're done with this walk, you're gonna understand why The Matrix was such a popular movie. You're gonna understand why Star Wars was such a popular movie. And I'm like, wow. So this is a movie related spiritual walk through the woods where I'm going to understand these things. But his big thing is he's trying to tell me that time does not exist. Now please comment below if you've ever heard of this concept that we create time, and time is a figment of our imagination. Time does not exist. Now that was something that just made me think for a while. It made me think. I'm like, wow. I've been complaining all this time about not having enough time, and there's no such thing as time. Time does not exist. Was deep. With that said, yeah, that's what I've been up to, losing my voice and walking through the woods with my spiritual Yoda. I got a package in the mail. We went on our Salem trip a while back, okay, and like I told you guys, every time we go on our trip to Salem, I always find something that eventually I want to buy, okay, and I never have enough money for it. For the longest time, it was the 1/6 scale Alice Cooper. I got it. The time before that, I think it was the 1/6 scale Annabelle, the full-size Annabelle. I got it. So when we went to Salem the last time around, I was looking around in the comic book stores and stuff, and I saw something that caught my eye. And it was $80, and I came this close to buying it, but something stopped me. Something put the brakes on and stopped me from purchasing it. And I think it was fate. Listen, I'm leaving it up to fate now. I'm going on spiritual walks with the deer whisperer. Okay, he can hear the deer in the woods crackling. I can't hear nothing. I didn't hear no damn deer. I didn't hear nothing. I thought that strange sound was a seagull being like had a French fry stuck in his throat at McDonald's. That's what I thought it was. I had no idea what that was. I did not know deers made noises. I did not know that they talked to each other. I did not know they made a sound. This was a deer. He said it was a deer. But anyway, yeah. So what I saw at in Salem was a reproduction, and one of my viewers commented below, are you going to get the reproduction chainsaw that's being released by, I want to say it was either Trick or Treat, I think it was Trick or Treat Studios, of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, being that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of my favorite horror movies. And I think my comment was I wasn't really interested in it because it was a toy. Okay, it was a straight up toy. I mean, it was like it was all plastic, and I do know that they did put out for a while these actual real chainsaws from every single chainsaw series. I've seen them on YouTube of these like collectors that have them, but they were like $1,500, and you can get the one that says the Saurus family from like pot 3, pot 3, Leatherface, Leatherface. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Part 3. And you can get like the original chainsaw. You can get. So I saw this replica, and what I thought was cool about it was not even the chainsaw itself, was the box, the packaging. The packaging had the picture of the original VHS tape that I bought from Kmart when I was a little guy. Okay, I have no idea how young I was when I got the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I believe Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out in 1974 or 78. Not 100% sure, but I was just a little guy when it finally came out on VHS, And when it came on VHS, it was on like one of those spinning racks. I remember buying it, and I took it home, and I thought it was the greatest thing. Wasn't scared at all. Never had any fear of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Actually, always felt kind of sad for Leatherface. Okay, I always thought because Leatherface has some issues. Okay, he's got some mental issues, and I could kind of relate. And his family was kind of crappy to him, so I could kind of relate. So I think that's why Texas Chainsaw Massacre is probably one of my favorite horror movies, because it's all about this guy that was being like kind of gaslit by his family and turned into a maniac. So yeah, I can relate. So with that said, so I didn't buy the chainsaw. And I looked it up online, and it was going for around the same price. And I'm like, I'm not buying it. But then we went to the Salem movie theater. Went to go see Halloween. No, Halloween. No, we didn't. Went to go see Nightmare on Elm Street. It was a choice between Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. If you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. We went to go see Nightmare on Elm Street, and it turned out terrible. But when we were leaving, they had posters of, I believe it was the 50th anniversary of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And the first thing that went through my mind was, okay, now listen, if this thing came out in 1975, that would make me close to being 50. But then I was like, nah, that's just silly. There's silliness going on there. There's no way I'm close to 50. There's no way. So I went home, and I did a little research on some stuff, and I was like, they got something that I don't have. Something that I think I need in my collection. And it's right here in this big old, let me hold this up here. This big old box. This big old eBay strapped up box. Now, this thing right here, if you were to buy it retail, goes for, I want to say, $300. $300. But because I am such an awesome shopper, okay, and I know how to talk to eBay sellers, I got them to knock this bad boy down to, I believe it was $150. $150, I believe I paid for this thing. And you're probably like, still, that's a lot of money, buddy. That's a lot of $150 is a lot of money. I did the pay in full. Okay, I'm still paying on this thing. Okay, this is not officially belong to me yet, but it will, because I'm paying on it, and I'm using my scalpel today. I'm using the my Terrifier scalpel to open up this package today. It came in scalpel that's not too sharp. Came in was it this weekend? But I was holding off to unbox it so you guys can see what's going on. Hold on. All right. Okay, got it. All right, I'm gonna flip this around this way and open it this way. And in here we have, what do we have here? How do I do this? What's the best way to do it? I don't want to mess this thing up. Okay, it's gonna come out upside down. Hang on. Get rid of that. Check this out. 50th anniversary, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So look at this. Now let's just look at the packaging. Check it out. On the top we got, what's that say? 50th. Okay, so it says 50 Chainsaw Massacre 50th anniversary. And then we have on the side here, we have a picture of the Leatherface family there with the girl. There's no way I can put my hand behind this thing, so hopefully this is picking this thing up. And then we have the iconic Leatherface dance, when he does the dance at the end of the movie. After the girl gets in the truck and she takes off and he just spins around, he's dancing there. And I'm like, dance for me, Leatherface, dance for me. And then on the side, we got a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th anniversary on the side over there. And then we have this awesome picture of pretty girl. Is it pretty lady? Leatherface over there on the back there. It's right over there. See? That's beautiful. And what this is the 50th anniversary deluxe edition 4K. I think it's 4K Blu-ray VHS tape. Box set. Okay, that's what this is. This is. Oh, by the way, check the bottom of this thing out. Wait a minute, hold on a second. This is number 1,265 out of 5,000. Only 5,000 of these in existence. Let me try that again. Only 5,000 of these in existence, and since I own one, there's only 4,999 in existence. Yes, right. This one belongs to me. Let's open it up. I'm gonna unbox this bad boy. So you unbox this thing right here. We have some styrofoam. Okay, let me unstyrofoam this thing. Now, yeah, somebody, one of my viewers asked me, "You're gonna get the chainsaw replica?" And I'm like, I thought about it for a while, and after I saw it, I was like, I like the box and everything, but this is a replica of the chainsaw. So this is what's kind of cool about this is, let me get this here. Um, so it comes like this. So we got one half, and then we got the blade right here. All right. We just put this over there, and the blade goes. Let me flip this around. All right. So yeah, we put the blade in over here. Hold on, hold on. Yeah. And look at that. Look at that. It's pretty much the same exact replica, that toy replica. That I don't know what company put it out. I don't know if it was Trick or Treat Studios. I don't know what it is, but it's actual size of the chainsaw that Leatherface used in Part 1. But what's cool about this, the coolness of it all, is let me see how this. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, okay, so it magnetically opens up, and inside you got the 50th anniversary Blu-ray. I'm sorry, 50th anniversary 4K and Blu-ray set of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with extra stuff that wasn't available in the last version. I don't know what company put out the last Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but this one has more stuff. But on this side, you got a reproduction of the VHS tape. So you get the VHS tape and you get the 4K Blu-ray on the other side. But that's not all. Inside here is a little thing here, and I watched some videos on this already. So if I unplug this thing, I don't want to do it right away, and I shut this. I did that quick. Okay. When I open this up, ready? Are you ready? I'm coming close. I'm coming close. Ready? When you open this up, it makes the chainsaw sound, isn't it? Now I'm gonna put that sticker back on here because I don't want to kill. It's a light sensitive thing, so it's like when you open it up, if it doesn't have that sticker on it, when I go ahead and put the sticker back, and I open it, it ain't gonna make the sound, it ain't gonna kill the battery. I don't even know where the batteries go in this thing. It's like when the thing is a little tiny thing inside there, so guaranteed it's small batteries. But yeah, I'm glad I waited because I'd rather have this bad boy storing my my VHS tape and my brand new 4K. Look at that thing. Oh, I almost cut. I hit the camera with the chainsaw. You guys still shaking? Still shaking over there? Okay, wait for the camera steady. All right. Yeah, look, it says 50th anniversary on the blade. Nothing on the other side. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. Oh, I hope I can do this. It clicked into place. Oh, you would watch me break it right there and watch me cry right on screen there. I'm gonna put the chainsaw back in here. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Hope that's right. Is that going here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Dang. Is that right? I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I'm messing this up or not. Hang on, I don't want to mess this up. Nope, goes this way. Goes this way. Alright, I figured it out. Hang on. So the chainsaw goes in there, goes up, goes in there like that. And then this part goes back over here like this. And the chainsaw rests in there. And it looks like that when I put it back in the box. And yeah, this is going to sit here in the box until I drop dead. And then my kids can go and sell it after I kick. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. That's the plan. Because I already have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on 4K, and I can't watch it because that's in the living room. And like I said, movies are memories, and this was a memory of us going to Salem, and it wasn't a very good memory, but it was a memory nevertheless. And what a great box set! Isn't that cool? Like I said, limited edition. Comment below. Would you pay? I mean, things going for that's going for like $300. I believe it's $2.99 and change if you get it off the actual website. I don't even know if they're sold out yet. They might be sold out already. But yeah, would you pay? I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think I paid $300 for it, plus tax, plus shipping. But for $150, I think I got a good deal. It was an auction actually. It was I talked to the guy for a while, and like nobody was bidding on it. And then I was like a few minutes before the bidding thing, I told the guy what I'm gonna do. I said, listen, I'm gonna win this thing. And he's like, and the cool thing was it was actually like a state away from where I live. So I was like, I'm gonna win this thing, and I should be able to get this thing right away because you're only like a state away from where I live. And he's like, oh, I wish you luck or whatever. And that night, I hit it with like an over bid, and it knocked it down to 150. I guess that was the lowest bid. Like I said, eBay's a little strange because you can't outbid yourself. So I had originally had a bid at like 120 or something like that, and then somebody hit it with a 130 or whatever, and then I hit it with like a 140, I think it was, and then I hit it with a then rapidly I just went 150, and I went 200, and when I went to 200, the auction ended, and I ended up getting it for 150. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Like I said, if you're a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, and my friend there that put down the comment, you know, why don't you get the replica of the chainsaw? This I think is better. I think it's better. I like the packaging on the toy, but I mean, I get the movie. I get the VHS tape. I mean, I don't have a VHS player, but that's pretty damn cool. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, I apologize. My voice has not been 100%. And I'm trying to put out these videos, and my wife was in the hospital for a while, and then she got out of the hospital, and then it's been a little bit of a mess. So I've been trying to produce these things, and I've been trying to like record like a couple at a time, and then be able to put them out so you guys still have the content there. Please hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. I put a lot of work into this stuff, and I need to pay for this stuff, which would be nice. They didn't give me nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, and I had one person comment below, "Oh, I'm gonna watch your video 100 times. That's a great video. I love it. I'm gonna watch it 100 times." It doesn't work that way. I don't know if you know how this works, but it has to be individual viewers. If I don't get individual viewers, then I don't get. So if you're watching it right now and you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button, then you count as 1. If you watch the same video again tomorrow, it still counts as 1. You know, it doesn't work that way. If that was the case, I'd create my own account, a separate account, and watch it like 400 times or whatever, or 1,000 times. I just keep hitting play on my player, and then before you know it, I would be my play button would be over here, and I'd be like, ooh, you're happy and stuff. But that doesn't work that way. But with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Please comment below whatever you want to comment. You know, hey, that was listen, that was not worth it, man. That was cool. Or yeah, I pay $150 for that, or $300 is just damn ridiculous for what that is. I don't even know why people are getting that, but that. No word of a lie from the website. That's what that thing's selling for, $299, and then you got to pay for the shipping and tax and all the other stuff like that. So it probably end up costing you almost $350 after the shipping and tax and everything. So to me, that was a good deal. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.